India's premier cloud gaming platform OnePlay has launched Wuchang Fallen Feathers, and we got a chance to cover it with their Haven 4K tier. I actually got footage of the game on both their configurations of the Haven 4K tier. Yes, they have at least two. So let's see how similar they are to each other. So for the first time I loaded into the game on OnePlay, I got the RTX 4070 configuration. This configuration gives me over 300 milliseconds of latency from Cleveland, Ohio to India. This is not a game where you want to have latency, let alone 300 milliseconds, so this is going to be interesting. So here's the 4070 configuration. AMD Ryzen 9 7900X running full 8 cores, along with the RTX 4070. Yes, it's the real 4070. So starting off, shaders took about 3 to 4 minutes. Nothing crazy though. The graphics settings for this configuration put me at the high preset at 4K. DLSS set to 58%, which is performance. Frame generation was not just set to off, but it's disabled for this game for some odd reason. So how does this perform? Well, let's just say that this tier needs frame gen to get over 60 consistently. Or you're just gonna have to lower settings. Where I am here, I'm getting around 60 pretty regularly, but if you go back to where we first started at the Reverend Temple, getting 60 is pretty rough. Granted, I'm playing the game at 4K, but all these leaves at the Reverend Temple takes a toll on the frame rate. I'm learning that the Reverend Temple is a great place to benchmark the game. And yes, with 300 milliseconds of latency, I'm having a terrible time trying to play this game. So I went immediately down to 1080p to see if I got a lot more frames. Now, I did get more, but it wasn't like I was getting double. I hit somewhere between 20 and 25 more frames running at 1080p. There might have been a technical reason why OnePlay disabled frame gen. This game could definitely use it, but hitting at least 60 FPS at 1080p was very feasible. OnePlay has another configuration for this tier. This is a beefed up configuration that is running a 4070 Super. But what's interesting is that it's running 8 full cores of an AMD Ryzen Threadripper 7960X for the CPU. Yes people, OnePlay isn't playing games. Well, I mean they are, but they mean business. Now for the graphics settings, they had me set at the same settings as before. This configuration also had frame generation off. And did the performance get way better? Nope, this configuration got maybe about 5 to 10 frames better. I was a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I thought I'd get like a 15 to 20 frame difference. Not sure why I would think that. The Super isn't that much more powerful than the base, and this game is GPU dominant, so it is what it is. But one thing that I did notice is that I hit a different location in India. This machine only gave me 250 milliseconds of latency this time. That's actually a massive delay decrease if you think about it. I shaved over 50 milliseconds off my delay, but don't get me wrong, it's still really hard to play this game, but I did actually get through this boss here. Granted, this is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game, but I made it happen. Also, OnePlay has another configuration that is more powerful than this one, which I got my hands on as well, so stay tuned for that. Think Blackwell. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more. Enjoy this boss fight.